Surprise. Start of the first term, Match Day Live, round 14, start of the split round. Belmont and Inverleigh here at the resort, bathed in sunshine, as we said, Edge and Hybens. And Hybens is going to get it down, nearly do his own roving work as well. He can't do so. Edge on hands and knees. The two big boys are on the ground. The umpire will have to come in. Umpire Daniel Dorling, look at that, straight into it, fantastic. Secondary bounce in the middle. So, Edge and Hybens to come from the same side this time. Hybens gets it down again and then puts the tackle on as well. The umpire might have to come in and do a third. Go at it, I think. Yeah, and he will. Yes. So still in the middle of the ground. Haven't moved. The time clock working beautifully. Did you show Eric that you had the time clock? He'd be happy you got it today, Dale.
I was too embarrassed.
It's been a long time in my hands.
Hybens down to Dean Muir. Got it out the back looking for Logue. Free kick over the shoulder, said the umpire. Inverleigh going to take the first free kick. Going to go to Dean Muir. And he's got it in the middle of the ground. It goes with a right foot kick towards half forward. Over the head of a couple. Kennedy Hunt punched away from him. Front and centre from Milky Mays was pretty good. And Golski, as easy as that for Nathan Mays. He turned around. It took a minute and he kicked the first of the afternoon. Inverleigh R1 straight 6. Belmont yet to score. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard.
I think what you've really got to do, you can't leave players like at the foot of the ball like Nathan Mays. He's going to hurt you every time. So you really got to pay extra attention, especially early in the game, to these better players. I know they're going to pay a lot of attention to Jack Kennedy Hunt, but they've got to pay a lot of attention as well to some of these blokes who are skirting. You just can't leave them on their own, or they're going to hurt you and they're going to win big. The other thing is Eric's been gone for 4 years, and the time clock's I think it's its 10th game since.
You don't overuse it. We want to make it last forever. So back in the middle we go again, and Hybens and Edge go at it again. Edge, the only one that jumped at the ball. The handball comes off and it goes to Muir, puts it into the half-forward line. Coming through was Jones. He tapped it along the ground. It went straight to Casey Mee, and he puts the ball out wide, and the mark has been taken out there by Manganelli. Half-forward line, outside 50. Goes in, goes low, goes flat, but Dylan Whitney sat in the hole. He can't take the mark. Ball is picked up there, and they try to work it out of the contest. Tackle comes in, and again it's Belmont Lions who get the clearance, and it's through Fry. I think it was that got the kick out, but it's in the hands of Jones. He's running the wrong way, so he goes backwards to Muir. He was going to go backwards to de Blasio, but saw some opposition coming at him, so the ball's kicked towards the centre half forward position. That is a good mark there, and it was taken out there by Piazza, and he goes out wide to Edwards, and Edwards on the half back line. He's got Hahn moving for him. He goes in that direction. He doesn't take the marks, but he goes back and collects the ball now, steadies himself, needs to get rid of the ball and does so. Goes back towards the middle of the ground, and Edge comes across and takes the mark. So Brody Edge, the back end of the centre square, he goes out wide, kick has enough on it, went through Edwards' hands, ends up there in the Belmont line. There was Cornwall who got the handball away to Whitney, and he goes into the half-forward line. Hybens is over the back. He should take the mark. He doesn't. McKaylee Harrison's there, picks the ball up, escapes the tackle, and gets the handball away to Baker. Baker's now been pinged by Hutchison, but the ball's turned over and goes back there by Grozdanovsky, back to the middle of the ground. Edge can't take the mark. At ground level, the ball has tried to be tapped on there by Brackley. The ball runs now towards the centre half forward position. Mays is trying to work through, but it's Edwards that comes out with the ball. Back to Manganelli. He's tackled, brought to ground. Umpire says high. Free kick Inverleigh's way. And it will go to Toby Manganelli. So inside the centre square, he goes towards the half forward line. Kennedy Hunt on a long lead. Can't pick the ball up. So it runs through his legs now, and Belmont with some numbers back there. They win possession of the ball. Edwards looks back towards centre wing. Kick is okay, and the marker will be taken out there by Jubba. So Jubba now goes quickly to the half-forward line, has some numbers there, goes towards Baker out the back, taken by Hymans, and he put the ball down as quick as he had it in his hands. The kick goes to the half-forward line. Cation's running back with a fly to the ball, doesn't take the mark. McKaylee Harrison picks the ball up, look for the handball back inside. Hybens is going to lead in the race for the ball, puts his head down, gets the handball back to de Blasio, further afield, and the ball ends up there with Filet, and he comes towards centre wing. The mark is taken, and it'll be Belmont Lions who will go back into their forward line, this time from Scott. A big, tall lad. He goes towards centre half forward. The mark is not taken again in there. Case was picked up there by Muir and got the kick away. Handball came from Meehan. He goes quickly to the half forward line, back towards Jones and also Keegan. He runs away from Jones now and goes back through the middle of the ground. Kick wasn't good, but it's picked up nicely by Cornwall. Handball goes over the top. Again, it wasn't a good handball. Put his teammate under some pressure. Now there's a free kick again being awarded Inverleigh's way, this time to Gerard in the middle of the ground. So again, they go looking for the full forward, and Kennedy Hunt. That's a good kick, good lead, good mark. And he will go back and shoot for goal. Kick from about 50. Don't know whether he's still moving as well as he can.
Not quite, I don't reckon.
You still get gate.
Well, there's every chance of that.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
I think you'll see plenty of it. So Kennedy Hunt now, he'll kick from outside 50. Goes long towards the goals. It goes across the face, and the mark is just inside the field of play, and that was by Edge. So Brody Edge now, he thought he was going to go back to where it came from, but he's undecided now, and that's exactly where he's going to go. So he goes back outside 50, and the mark is not taken out there on the far side of the ground by Scott and runs over the boundary line. So 5.5 minutes gone in the first quarter. Inverleigh, that one solitary goal. They lead Belmont yet to score.
Boundary throwing, 55 around from the Hawks goal. Jones going to do the ruck work up against Edge for Belmont. Edge in front. Muir again tried to shuffle the handball out. Oh my God, Grubby's got a cup of soup. We're in trouble here. Tell you what, it's Veterans Day today. Yeah, whew, got a cup of soup. Do you want a blankie and a pillow as well?
Oh, got him in the bag.
Ball go towards inside 50. Cations gets back there for Inverleigh. Brackley as well there, trying to pick the footy up, and it's out of bounds for a throw in. Right forward pocket for the Hawks. So Brackley playing deep forward next to Kennedy Hunt.
You got any salt in your pocket?
Jeez, a cup of soup.
Might have some left over from me McDonald's chips.
You're not working today. You know, like a cup of soup. Well, I suppose you are.
Not really.
It's like sitting on the stop go side. Andrew throwing. Jones tapped it down in front. Clearing kick came out by Hahn across half back. Good play by Meehan. Tried to trap it and then got pushed out. Oh, that was a throw. The umpire said play on. Ball goes back towards the middle. Muir runs back with the flight of the footy and takes the mark. Plays on quickly. Wants to switch the play towards the opposite half-forward flank. Hahn gets across there first. Can he get away? In fact, that
Fry.
might be Fry, is it? Yes, it is. He gets it away, but only as far as Bowman. He takes the mark at right half-forward for Inverleigh. Baker's hurt his shoulder as well on the mark. He goes inside looking for Kennedy Hunt over his head. Falls to the back. Meehan on the right side for that left foot. Gets it around the corner. Edwards gets back there and sees it through for one behind. So the Hawks go to 1-1-7. Lead the Belmont Lions yet to score. 7 minutes played, first term. There'll be a short little kick into Edwards. Oh, he slips over at the crucial stage and falls out of his hands and out of bounds. So mistake there by the Lions deep in defence. The Hawks are going to have an opportunity for another goal. It's going to be a boundary throw in. The central umpire's coming over to let the boundary umpire know what's happening. The boundary umpire said it's a throw in. And it will be. So about 20 metres around from the Hawks goal. Jones is going to set for the ruck contest up against, by the looks of it, Keegan, I think. So throw in. Jones gets to the front. Handball. Rusty can't get it out. Gerard has a hold, said the umpire. And it will be a free kick for the Lions. In the back pocket will be Keegan, who will take it. Try and take the Lions out of defence. Scott gives him half a lead. Hasn't got much to kick to. He handballs it in the end. And now they go. Whitney goes along the line. It was touched off the boot, so play on. Handball came out quickly from Piazza to nobody in particular. Over the back. Rusty gets through at half forward. Little toe poke kick around the corner towards Hutchinson. Goes deep. He's got two on him, Jack Kennedy Hunt. And it just falls to the wrong side for Inverleigh off the boot of Hutchinson. Through for one behind. They go to 1-2-8. They lead the Belmont Lions yet to score. 8.5 played, first term.
So Dylan Whitney now goes back to do the kicking and duties from the full-back position. And he's got McKaylee Harrison straight down the ground. That's the direction he goes. Good kick, and he takes the mark. Inverleigh let that go a little bit too easy. Goes wide, this time to Edge. And again, they've got a runner over the top, but he's going to go wide to the boundary line. And the mark has been taken out there, so they've maintained possession. They're on centre wing now, the Lions. And just looking to push the ball through to their half-forward line. That's the direction they go in now. Up, the mark is not taken. Grundle gets the ball down. It's Hahn front and square to the contest. Kicks the ball back towards centre half-forward. Not picked up there by Logue. Jones is there, but Logue goes back and gets it. The release is McKaylee Harrison. Read it nicely. Tried to get the handball away. Only as far as de Blasio, where the handball was incorrect. And advantage has been paid now. So Inverleigh go back into the centre of the ground. Mark taken there by Hutchison. Come from Logue. He goes low and flat. Has a player out there in Mays once again. So Mays now has a runner going through. Meehan from 25 lines up and goes towards goal. And I think he has kicked the goal. Yes, he has, says the umpire. So his first of the afternoon makes Inverleigh their second. They're 2-2 now, and Belmont are yet to score.
That's Mays again. Who's playing on him?
Nobody at the moment.
Yeah, I'll have to have a look to see who lines up on him at
Edwards
the bounce.
did start on him, I think, in the first couple of minutes.
What's happened a couple of times is the Belmont boys have been sucked up the ground. The one with the Kennedy Hunt lead. Now, he led into an open space. It's all right to have two blokes on him. But what you've also got to do when Inverleigh have got the ball, you've got to put someone in that hole, put someone in that space. And they didn't do that because they were sucked up the ground. That happened again. Who's ever on Mays that sucked up the ground, that's twice he's been left on his own, and he kicked one and give one away. So if they keep doing that, they're going to get belted. They have to stop that.
Back to the middle. Hybens and Edge. Hybens, beautiful tap down to Muir. He can't pick it up the first attempt. Second he can. Wheels around again. Goes to the right foot kick to half forward. There he is again.
Yeah,
Mays. Edwards left him alone there. Rusty gets around Gerard. Gets around with the left foot. Pops it up for Kennedy Hunt, who comes up. Can't take the mark. Front and centre again. Mays running him around. And got a high tackle, I think, too. Yeah, got a push in the back. High tackle, whatever you like. And Milky, who got a few the last time we saw them, and Inverleigh has got another one and will shoot for goal from 20 out directly in front. So, Nathan Mays. Let's get the third goal of the afternoon, and he has put it through. So, his second, and Inverleigh got a 3-2-20, lead the Belmont Lions, yet to score. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard, 11 minutes played.
I think Ash Whitney's got it wrong. I just think Geordie Edwards has been put down there like a free spirit to run off the back line and create more stuff up the ground. But I just don't think you can do that when you're playing on a player like Nathan Mays, who's very smart. And he's kicked two and he's given the other one away. If you want to do that, get Edwards on the other side and do it. But you can't just leave Mays. He nearly did it again, but he got back. You can't just leave his kick. Edwards is on him and he's had a hand in all three goals. Do something different. Or make him play on him. See how he goes there. The ball's going to him. Make him play on him.
So back with the umpire in the middle of the ground, Edge, and also Hybens taps it down. Grundle coming through the contest, kicks back into the forward line. Nice kick, and that's a good lead, good mark. And it's going to be Jack Kennedy Hunt that will go back now and shoot for goal.
Hope half time's okay.
Might go early.
What? Oh, again?
Into half time.
Yeah.
So Kennedy Hunt will kick from about 40 lines up, and he's going to miss that. He has not even looked like getting it, actually. Ball through for a minor score. Inverleigh now to 3-3. Belmont Lions are yet to score. 12.5 minutes gone, first quarter. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard.
That's the other thing they've got to work on today. They kicked 19 points last week. They've got to kick a bit straighter.
Bannister kicks in. Kicks it down the middle. No mark taken. Off hands. Falls to the side of the pack. Whitney's got it. Handballs it out. They've got to centre wing the Lions. They need to pick it up now. Cornwall. He didn't pick it up. He got one high, the umpire said.
Gee, I thought he stopped and didn't touch him.
So Luke Cornwall will take the free kick. Centre wing. Goes to the right foot kick. Pops it up towards Scott. Got a couple on him. Grundle's one of them. Takes the mark easily at the back. 50 out from the Lions goal. Kicks the ball short. De Blasio takes it. He switches it again. They're away. Filing on the outer side. Takes the mark. Handballs at 35 metres. Over the top's okay. And Nankerville, handball over the top to Milky Mays. He throws it out the back. Might get it back. The 1-2. Gave it to De Blasio. Now he goes to the right foot kick. Standing start towards centre forward. And no mark. Grundle.
Yes, it was.
And
Good
it was
mark.
at the back. And the mark taken out there by Piazza. Gets it away quickly. Fry goes from half back towards centre wing. That's a better kick. And they see it out to the outer side. Chapman takes it, kicks around the corner towards half forward. De Blasio comes across, reads it the better, takes the mark at defensive 50. So just holding them up across half forward now. The Hawks.
Taking a couple of good marks. Piazza under pressure down there.
The ball. He goes towards centre wing. It's okay. De Blasio with the kick. And mark taken at the back there by Drew. Goes towards Grundle. That was way too easy. Handballed it away. Couple of shuffles to Manganelli. He goes with a kick to Kennedy Hunt. Good punch away at the back by Bannister. Kennedy Hunt, toe poked off the ground. Went towards the pocket. Close to the boundary line. Runs into the goal post. Sees the ball over the line for a throw in. Someone played 14.5 minutes in the first term. Inverleigh 3-3-21. The Belmont Lions yet to score.
Waiting now for the umpire to restart play. Deep in Inverleigh's attack once again. Jones now doing the ruck work. Has front position. Ball tapped down off the contest. Manganelli on the left boot. And he now kicks his first goal of the afternoon. And the fourth goal now for Inverleigh. They're 4-3. They lead Belmont to a yet to score. 15 minutes gone. First quarter. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard.
You practice these structures and these stoppages, and all of a sudden he just goes bang and does it so easy. The coach would be screaming his head off because he would have that stoppage planned, but they just haven't gone to plan. You shouldn't be able to kick easy goals like that from a stoppage. And I know I'm harping back to it. I reckon St Kilda kicked 5 last night from stoppages, which shouldn't happen, and that shouldn't have happened either. And I think that might have been a little bit different because I think Inverleigh is just going to be far too good here today. This could be a long, long, long day.
Back to the middle. Thank God we got the jelly slice. Back to the middle and a cup of soup. Through the middle, Hahn gets it down from the contest. Now Bowman through the middle gives the handball away to Logue. His handball missed the target at half forward, so the Lions come back. Oh, they've turned the handball over though again. Still at half forward for the Hawks. Rusty Gerard's in the middle, gives it away quickly to Bowman. His handball outboard was okay. Manganelli, handball back to Hybens, off a standing start. He handballs it back. They get the kick away finally, and inside is okay. And the Lions were all near the contest, and a couple fell out the back for the Hawks.
Well, that's what they've done 3 times now. They've got sucked up the ground. It's okay to go up the ground, but I don't know whether the game's changed that much. But when the ball goes into the opposition forward line, you have to be back. You can't be sitting up there from whence the ball came, because otherwise this is going to happen.
Robbie Logue from 45 out, left foot kick. Goal umpire says, I think that'll do, thanks. And Robbie Logue puts his first on the board and the 5th for the Hawks. They go to 5-3-33. They lead the Belmont Lions yet to score. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard, 16.5 played.
You see what happens, Smithy? Inverleigh come into the game, a few out, a loss to Werribee. They're actually under just a little bit of pressure. And within 7 minutes, there's no more pressure left. They've kicked 5 or 6 goals, and now they can just play with gay abandon, do whatever they want. Well, that's what they're going to do, unless Belmont can change things and just man up for a while.
Yeah, that's what they're going to do. That's
man up for a while.
Yeah, man on man. Just 5 minutes, try and change the game. That's all you can do, Grab, now, is be responsible. Don't even try to attack. Just get the ball, maintain possession. So we're back in the middle of the ground now, and it's going to be Hybens who will continue to do the ruck work. And it's down. Hybens taps it down. It goes towards Dalton Grundle coming off centre forward position. But again, Belmont Lions are working pretty hard. But again, they emerge. Brackley goes out wide in the hands of Logue. So Logue now looks up, goes back in the Kennedy Hunt direction. Again, ball goes over his head. So runs towards the boundary line first. Back there. Not too sure that was. Soldic was it? Gives the ball to Brackley.
Whoever it was.
And I think Brackley has kicked the goal. Umpire says. Players are saying it was touched. Our goal umpire says
Goal. No.
Touched.
There you go.
Through for a minor score. So Inverleigh now to 5-4. And the ball goes to the back pocket very quickly. Short kick in. Whitney will be the next option. And another short kick. He takes the mark. Just inside their defensive 50 still.
Boy, where does he go now?
So he's going to go straight down the line, Grub. So it's going to be Hybens there. Out the back, he takes a good strong mark. Handball goes off quickly to Grundle, goes inside to Muir. Been spaced by himself, just held up nicely there by
he's
Hahn.
gone in the 50. He's got 50.
They don't pay that here.
Don't they?
No, not like the other one, mate.
No.
So now Muir asks to play on. Hahn gets a hand on it, goes backwards, rebound to Cations, goes back to Muir, tries to get away from the contest. Handball, that was a good crisp handball. Out towards
Great
Cations.
tackle, McKaylee!
And have you heard it there? Grubby Cations called it, and McKaylee Harrison will come away with the ball. He goes out wide. Cornwall is the target, and I reckon maybe just inside the field of play. Has taken the mark, goes looking to Jones, but he goes over his head now. Filett's in the best position, gets the ball to ground. It's Baker that comes through. Again now it's Scott got the handball away. They put themselves under pressure, and the handball comes out from Gerard, goes to Filett. On the right boot, gets the boot to ball, travelled about 5 metres, picked up there by Belmont. They put it back inside 50, but de Blasio by himself. Plenty of time, plenty of space. Steadies things down, looks now, runs across the full-back position, looking for some options. Again, he's going to run too far short. He's doesn't get the handball. Got it away to Mays. Mays over the top to Grundle. He's now been put under pressure because they converge on him, but the ball will run over the boundary line, and things will be held up there on the far side of the ground. 19.5 minutes gone first quarter. Inverleigh 5 goals, 4. Belmont Lions are yet to score.
Must be getting clogged in the middle. When the ball goes into the Inverleigh forward line, there's no Belmont players there. When it comes into the Belmont players, there's no players there either. Where the bloody hell are they?
They follow their ball chasing. That's what they're doing. They're just chasing the kicks. You've got to structure up a bit better than that. Boundary throw in. On the outer side, Hybens takes it out of the ruck contest, gives it away quickly, but they go the lines inside 50. Pack develops about 30 out from goal. And Bowman comes across. His handball was pretty slick. Away to Mick Gross, who goes with a right foot kick outside. 50 now towards centre wing. No Mark Soldic. Play on. He got some numbers there. Handball from Logue was slicked back to Soldic. Goes to Kennedy Hunt. He's going to have a field day if they deliver the ball like that all afternoon.
Open space in front of him again as well.
There was about 35 metres, wasn't there, for him to run into?
Yeah. Look, I know for a fact that Ash Whitney, and especially with Atchie with him, they know more about that than football. They've got their structure set up. Belmont aren't following it. They're going kick chasing, and there's nothing the coach can do about that.
So Kennedy Hunt from 50 again. I think he'd just like to have him from 40 if he could.
Yeah.
Possibly just a little bit further. Testing those legs. He goes with a right foot kick, and he has missed it
again
to the far side. So through for another behind. 2 to him. And Inverleigh 5-5-35. Belmont Lions yet to score. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard 21 minutes played.
Short kick to the pocket once again. This time it goes to Edwards, and he takes the mark. He goes short again, and the mark is outside the boundary line this time. I think we're looking to Auger.
Well, I can't see how it can be. It can't be a throw-in. It's got to be out in the full, yeah.
That's exactly right. So the free kick goes to Soldic. He goes quickly back inside. Mark is not taken. Kennedy Hunt couldn't get the mark from the or the grumps from the contest. Michaeli Harrison weaves a little bit of magic, gets out of there, goes back to Edwards. Chased down. Grundle couldn't get him. Edwards over the top. Might get the 1-2. Does get it back, but went behind him. And the ball has gone over the boundary line. It will be thrown back in. So in between the half-forward line and forward pocket. For Inverleigh, they're attacking into the ground once again. So ball is thrown in, and again it comes out the back. Handball goes back to the half-forward line, kicked out of defence by the Lions towards the boundary line. Oh, the umpire said, I thought he said...
No, he hasn't. No.
No, he said over, throw it in. So I'll throw it in the far side of the ground.
And that's another thing that I had to go at early in the season or last season. They've stopped playing them deliberates when it goes 30 or 40 metres because we haven't got the skill level of AFL. So that's fine. They're doing a great job doing that decision.
So umpire about to restart it out there on the far side of the ground. Ruck work being done out there by Scott and Hybens. Hybens taps it down to the half-forward line. It runs low, just taps it along in front of himself, can't collect it. Belmont Lions who take the ball, they back towards this goal square. Dangerous where it is now. Ball is picked up, handball is given away. Edwards runs onto it, a little bit of dash, handball comes away. If handball didn't hit the target, so again Inverleigh with an opportunity here. Gerard jumps on top of the ball, emerges with it, got the handball out the back, picked up by Jones. His feet were taken from him, but it's Belmont. They've worked the ball now towards centre wing. I think it's Jones there trying to get out of the contest. Picks it up, got the handball away, so they've done nicely there. The short chip up over the top. Mark, is it taken? No, it's not. He's dropped the ball. He's put himself under pressure. Goes to O'Toole. Puts his head down and tries to run through the contest. He's won himself a free kick, though.
Pretty lucky
so
to
BJ
get that.
Now just outside the 50-metre line. He's looking for some options. He goes short and wide, and the mark will be taken out there. Still outside 50.
I'm not sure it's a better position.
And Baker it is. So Inverleigh with numbers back behind the ball. Baker's going to take it upon himself. I think he's going to line up and kick for goal. From outside 50. Won't get the distance. Going to land in the goal square. And the mark has been taken out there. And it must be Keegan, I think. 29. As it is. And this is Darcy.
This will be their first shot at goal, won't it?
It will.
I think. God, mate, take your time and go back and kick it.
So Keegan now steps in. Just chips at the ball.
No,
I think
you can't
missed.
do it that way, son. Crying out loud. Go back, take your 20 seconds and kick through it.
So Inverleigh 5-5. The Belmont Lions are one solitary behind. 24 minutes gone first quarter.
Bowman kicks it in. Got a couple to pick from. Violet wins the raffle. Takes the mark. Got Cation short again if he wants. No, he goes further towards centre wing. Oh, Mick Gross had a task. Won the task. Had a couple against him. Took the mark. So just offensive side of centre wing goes long towards half forward. Hutchie over the back. Got a couple against him. Whitney punches it away from him, but really into the arms of Drew. Runs close to the boundary line. Kicks the right foot ball around the corner.
Tell you what.
And has kicked the goal. No, I think it hit the post.
And it did.
So Drew one behind. Quick movement of the footy there for the Hawks. 5-6-36. They lead The Lions 1 behind. We played 24.5 in this first term. The kick in comes from Bannister, out to the outer side, looking for edge. Can't take the mark. Front and centre was okay, though. McCarthy kicks it back inboard, turned it over. Muir having a field day. Goes to the right foot kick. He goes towards Hutchinson. He's got a couple against him. Hutchie's second effort was all right, though. Ball spilt free. Soldick, kick around the corner, goal. Ryan Soldick has kicked his first, 6 for the Hawks, 6-6-42. They lead the Belmont Lions, 1 behind Buckley's Entertainment Centre, first quarter scoreboard, 25 played.
I don't think I've seen a side this year or last do as many things wrong in the first quarter as Belmont have done today. When you get the footy and you've got nowhere to go and you're in a hurry, all right, there's a 50% chance you're going to turn it over. So turn it over on the boundary line. Don't kick it into the middle of the ground, in the middle of the corridor to 2 Inverleigh blokes. Even if you kick it out in the full the other side, it's harder to bring back. He's kicked it into the middle, bang. They're always going to be a goal as soon as the Belmont bloke kicked it.
Dean Muir thought it was his birthday again.
You don't kick it there, mate.
So the ball
Here he is again.
taken from the middle of the ground, and Muir a little outside of the right boot, goes to Meehan. Meehan looks back inside. The kick wasn't good, and it was going to be cleaned up, I think, but it's still in dispute. Now the umpire's paid a free kick, and it's going to go to the Belmont Lions. So they win possession of the ball. They bring it out towards the centre wing. Over the top, Grozdanovsky brings the ball down to ground. Again, they run into it, and it's Chapman. He needs to pick it up. He's got it underneath, got the handball out the back door, went to Soldick. Again, he needs to release the ball now. Umpire says that's okay because Whitney just comes in and grabs it and emerges with the ball. Goes towards the centre wing. Going back to Blasio. In front, Bowman. Mark will be paid, and don't know whether he held that long enough.
Well, if you pay one, you've got to pay it to him. So
Dean Muir standing by himself once again in the middle of the ground, and that's the direction he goes in. So it hits Muir, he takes the mark, runners inside. Hutchison on the left boot, little bit of dash, will run outside 50, handballs over the top. Meehan back to Hutchison, has a look at the goals, and it's touched on the way through for a minor score. So Inverleigh now to 6-7, and the Belmont Lions are 1 solitary behind. 27 minutes gone. First quarter, Buckley's Entertainment Centre, first quarter scoreboard.
First or last quarter?
Kick from the back pocket for the Lions, off hands on the outer side there. Jackie Violet punches it over.
I'll tell you what, you can't blame Harrison. He picked up Blake Hutchinson. They put it over the top of him. He went to him, went back to Blake Hutchinson. What can the poor bugger do? He's trying his hardest.
Throw in, outer side, centre wing. Hybens, edge in front. Tap down, Hahn. Breaks free. Goes with a kick towards Baker at half forward.
That's
Takes
better.
the mark in front of Cations. Thought about playing on. Cations just held him up enough. He's got Scott at centre half forward, but he's covered now. So have to go down the line, you suspect. Jones gives him a lead, but he goes further. High kick towards Keegan again. They go up at the back of the pack. No mark taken. Adam Muir gets the kick away. Outside 50. Pretty wide.
Might be out in the full, I think.
Well, the umpire said something. Don't know. Taking the mark. I think he got sucked in there, the umpy.
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. He said something to the field umpire.
Yeah, I think so. Because I reckon it was out of... Jeez, I'm a long way away, but it looked out of bounds on the full.
A long way away. I've got to get me binoculars to see this side of the ground.
So
Daniel, don't hold the game up.
We're calling in the other umpire. We're calling in 6 umpires here to see what's happening.
You might as well get Popey and Fergie out of the crowd and see, ask them where it went.
They'll tell you what to do.
They'll tell you where it went.
Boundary throw-in, said the umpire. So
no, it can't be that, can it?
Well, he
Unless
did,
unless
he
he
did
took a
juggle the
second
mark.
grab.
Yeah, he did juggle the mark. So, yeah, yep.
That would be the better option of the lot, I think.
Boundary throw-in. And it's going to happen now. Edge and Hybens. Hybens works his way to the front, gets it down. Brackley's handball out to Logue. Kick around the corner, back towards half forward for them. Oh, man, just ran straight past McCarthy. Can he pick it up, though? He just toe pokes it, gets it inside 50, close to the boundary. Oh, handball over the top, if you don't mind. Jones wheels around, kicks it back towards Gerard at half forward, takes the mark against 2. He's still 50 out from goal. Look at the paddock in front. Oh, gee whiz.
Luke Cole was moving off the mark there. There was no one standing there.
So, Gerard's got it. 50 out. He's giving himself half a show here, going back to the wing for the big run-up.
Well, you always do when you're 5 or 6 in front.
Yeah. So, he comes in.
That's a big kick for him, Smitty,
That's
isn't
a
it?
big kick. 55 out. And nowhere near it. Just pops it up into the square, and the mark taken in front for the Lions. And that might be Keegan down there, I think. The other one.
Might be Chapman.
Is it Chapman, is it? It might have filled the hole. So he goes with the kick outside. It's okay. And the mark taken there by Auger. Still inside defensive 50 for the Lions. Not much to kick to. Scott's got a couple against him. He goes short as the siren sounds for quarter time. And it shows Inverleigh 6-7-43. They lead the Belmont Lions 1 behind. The goal kicker's Dale.
Yes, for Inverleigh, 2 to Nathan Mays, 1 to Logue, Meehan, Manganelli and Soldic, and Belmont to open the account.
Yeah, to open the account, the Hawks 6-7-43. They lead the Lions 1 behind at quarter time. Take a break. Come back with the second quarter match day live after this on 94.7 The Pulse.